We're good. Say, hey guys, Sean here. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to Siem Reap, everybody. If you can't tell, I'm excited to be back. It's nice. Feels good. And if you are aware, this is the breakfast location that I tend to go to, so I do enjoy it here quite a bit. And I got notification. Yay! Make sure the audio is working. Can't tell. I'm excited to be back. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. Life is good. Life's groovy. I don't even know why I put these on because I can't see shit. Hard to read chat with sunglasses on when you're blind as a bat. See, I've been back at Siem Reap a couple of days now. Feels good. I've been enjoying my time back here. It's been nice. It was a great trip, but equally great to be back. I missed it, but sometimes you need to be away from something in order to recognize that it was meaning something to you. So, got some tea this morning. I will say this, that the tea I was drinking in Vietnam was amazing. Yeah, the banana blossom tea. I brought back some of that with me, and I've been drinking it at home, and it's been great. This is the phone that I've been using for doing all my live streams, and I used it a lot when I was in Vietnam. My Pixel, the screen separated on it, so I was really worried, really nervous about the longevity of that phone. I was worried that it was the battery had bloomed, you know, all the things that you worry about when you have a phone and you're away from everything. I did get it fixed in Saigon. I just need to be glued back down. So, but I found that I was using this a lot. You notice there's a color difference. I had this kind of like a rubberized silicone case that was like a purpley pink, and that damn thing faded almost to like a light pink, and the edges were all yellowing, and it was really gross. And so I tried to get another phone case for it when I was in Vietnam, but apparently this brand is just not carried over there. And so I thought, I'll just wait till I get it back home. And I ended up going to like 5 phone shops yesterday. And one had them, but it was the same silicone thing that was just, but it was in black, and I'm just like, and they wanted $5 for it. I found this was like a blue fake leather, and I got this for $250. And it makes it feel like a regular phone, like it doesn't feel rubbery. And I like it's like a foamy, leathery back on it. It feels good. So I'm a happy man. My Pixel still works. Still doing its thing. Let me just text and chat. I'm testing with my other profile just to make sure. Yeah, okay. Chat's working. If you're unaware, this is my favorite breakfast place. I've been coming here, I don't know, 4 months or so. I've absolutely loved it here. Now, I did find a bunch of really good breakfasts and things in Vietnam, so not a criticism at all. It's just comfort. Okay. Making sure this is something that I need to take a look at. Doug and Daryl are sending me pictures on WhatsApp. Well, time to fight back. Let's see what I can do here. Yeah, let's see if that one works for them. Sorry about those. I'm just goofing around. I'm just saying that. So Doug likes to send pictures to me. You know, with him and Daryl together to make me jealous, because they always have these really good breakfasts and they're hanging out together. And I'm here all by myself. So, and he's even doing it in videos. So that's a picture that he just sent over on our WhatsApp. It looks great. So I sent him a picture of the setup saying that we said hi. Which phone is this? So this is the Techno Spark 20 Pro. It's a great phone. I love it. Screen that came with it for video games. It's got a great little back on it. It's kind of like a leatherette kind of feel. It works great. Hey, Thug. Nice seeing you. Welcome, everybody. I got this phone here in Cambodia. I paid $150 for it. It has thank you, 256 gigs internal storage, 120 hertz refresh rate screen. I mean, just all kinds of bells and whistles. The thing's great. And it's rock solid. I use it as a hotspot for doing all these live streams. It just works like a dream. So, and it ran everything I did when I was in Vietnam. It also has 2 SIM cards in it, so it can run dual SIM. So you can choose which one you want to have running. I love it. I'm having hot tea today. I heard a kitten mew, probably in the video. But so I'm kind of on like an edge of a decision here. So are you getting scammed in Vietnam? No. Sure, in the last video. There's no scamming happening in Vietnam. Tell me, you got this same model phone. It's a great phone, man. I hope you get as much joy out of it as I have. I mean, I've had it for about 5 months now. It's done me right. I'm trying to think which, like, are you talking about the last video I made where I was on the channel? Because that was filmed almost like within the first couple of days of me getting into Vietnam. And I wasn't getting scammed, I got rained on. So, and the only other thing I had was me coming back to Siem Reap after being in Vietnam and Phnom Penh. So I was exhausted, so I don't know what I said. So that's cracking me up that you got the same phone. I love it. Oh, it's so good. So, let's do a catch up on how's Vietnam. I loved it. I had a great time there. I'm really happy that I slowed down. My initial intention was to kind of go like full tilt and just go city, and hit a bunch of them. And I'm glad that I did not do that. I just kind of chilled out and I just did Saigon and Dalat. I needed to kind of unwind a bit. Saigon, really busy. It can get overwhelming. But you can feel overwhelming when you're doing it. At least I can. I was feeling being overwhelmed. And I was okay. The hell? Go. Get. Go. That dog sitting underneath my chair. I felt something hit my foot, and I'm like, what the hell was that? And I look down, there's a dog sitting there. So anyway, I had no problems in Saigon until I decided to take a walk, and I did too much. It was too long of a walk. They're sitting right underneath my chair. Yeah, it was way too long of a walk for me in the area. There was like very little. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. There's very little sidewalks where I was, you know, and I was doing a 10-kilometer walk, but it ended up being a lot longer. And that was the same day that I was meeting up with Daryl and Jamie and them, so I had a lot on my plate already. And so I left at around 10 a.m. I didn't get back to the hotel until almost 10 o'clock that night. So it was just a lot happening, and I overwhelmed myself. And I never caught back up in the last few days that I was there. So when I hit Dalat, the dog does want my food. Dog will go hungry sitting around me. I don't drop shit. I have the beard. Catches everything. What is that? Alright, crunchy bit. I'm like, where'd that come from? Part of the salad. It was like a green bean salad today. Usually it's mango, but to have a green bean one. What do we got here? Okay, now let me turn off the sounds here, because you know how annoying that can get, so my apologies. There we go. This one's not too bad. So yeah, once I got to Dalat, and it was so laid back and chill, the temperature was so good there that I just didn't feel the need to rush it. So I thought, okay, spend a couple more days here, and then I'll just go to Dalat, or to Da Nang. I never left. Dalat was great. It was, when you're doing this, you're on vacation, but you're also working. So when you need to have a location that you can just settle in and chill and relax and not be on the go all the time. There was a lot to do and I was busy, but traveling is exhausting. And I'm glad I didn't go to Da Nang, because coming back here was, I mentioned this in my last video, it was like almost 25 hours of travel over the course of 3 days. And Da Nang would have been another 6 or 7 hours. What is for breakfast? Pork rice with egg. My usual. I get this all the time here. They have grilled pork, barbecue here, and it's so good. The way that they marinate the meat, it has a char on it that we get back home from like a barbecue. So it has like there's a little bit of sugar in it. So this is the closest I've come to barbecue from back home. And I adore it. But yeah, I get grilled pork over rice. Get a little bit of vegetable salad. It's like a pickled salad that you put on it. They have either like a mango salad or they've been adding a long bean salad. And I add a fried egg, and it costs me 6,000 real, which is $1.50. And they have tea at the table. And they also bring a little bowl of soup that I use to dip. And it's great. And it's a nice place just to chill, relax, unwind, start my day. And I adore them. I have no complaints. None at all. So, yeah, Vietnam was a good trip. I enjoyed it a lot. I got a lot out of it. But I ended up with 42 videos in total. Now, a bunch of those have gone live. So, I think how many have gone live? I think 3 or 4. Let me just double check. Damn you, Doug. Now he's sending me pictures of his egg. My God. Give me 1 second here. One, two, three, four, 5. 1, 2. Sorry. Okay. So 7 of them have gone live, so I have 35 left. And I post 4 a week. So I am considering. I gotta fly. One thing or another today. I am considering updating the schedule to maybe cut back on one of the live streams. I'm posting one of those videos just to get caught up. I don't know. I enjoy the 2 live streams a week. Something fun for me to do. But I've also got a lot coming up. So, as I've mentioned, travel was difficult. So, some of my upcoming stuff is, I got a lot going on. Chilies. Oh, I got a big chunk of chili on that one. I breathed in. Of course, I just grabbed another spoonful of chili because that's kind of how I roll. On the way here, I stopped in Phnom Penh for a couple of days. I'm glad I stopped. Took a couple of days to kind of unwind. I went out to breakfast there, a place that had the same kind of jam as this. It was good. So that was a nice treat to be back in Cambodia and to have this breakfast again. I was like, oh. It made me happy. Made me very happy. So, if you guys have any specific questions for me, feel free to ask. I'm a little tired this morning. One of the problems I've had with my apartment is that I had some issues with red ants in the bedroom. They were biting me at night. A dev set? No, I did not. I did not put in a trunk. Dalat and Ho Chi Minh City. I did get the Mekong Delta, so. But I did not get anywhere else. Buddy show in Thailand. Yeah, I'll have to film something like that this week. It's not something, understand. I have been back 3 days, 2 full days from a vacation where I was doing 2 to 3 videos a day. I'm taking a week and a half off, so I'm not going to be filming any extra videos or anything like that, buddy, so it'll be a couple weeks. And I just don't have the energy to. I do the streams and the catching up with Sean, which is 3 a week, on top of the 4 that I post that I've recorded already. So, rusty. It's been great lately. 89, yeah. And yesterday it was like 35, which was a little bit warmer, but it was a lovely day. Getting the afternoon showers and stuff was nice too. I enjoy the rain, so I'm that guy. But yeah, as I mentioned, I've got a lot of stuff that I'm doing here for myself. So amazing all the things you have to do when you're gone for a month. Even though you put your life on hold, things still have to happen. Freaking love this park. The dog's back. You'll be here in a month. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Sorry.
Good. You?
I'm good. I get my camera out of your way. I'm sorry.
How many days have you been here?
Almost 6 months. Yeah. Yeah, I live here. I love Siem Reap.
Yeah, me too. Even I'm Cambodian, I love Siem Reap as well.
I'm just doing a live stream, so. Our buddy will be there in a month. Very good. I was in Vietnam for a month, and I missed this breakfast, so actually.
So where are you from?
Canada, initially,
Canada.
yeah. I loved your helmet and everything. I like the style. Very nice.
Working on a tour, we have like a scooter tour.
Oh, okay.
Street food, nightlife.
Oh, okay.
So we have a scooter with that same color as my helmet.
Very cool. Good idea. Is it working? Like, do you do the tours now?
Yeah.
Okay.
This evening also have a tour. Like
Okay.
food tour.
Oh, do you do the street food, you said?
Yeah.
Down by Old Market?
Also to the old market with one place called the Asana, the old wooden house.
Yep.
And the second place to the street food, like Street 60, you know
Yep.
the Street 60?
I know that one.
Yeah.
So I saw that when I was coming back in on the bus.
Street 60, and then after that go to the beer garden restaurant with the
Yeah.
old music.
It's where Giant Ibis has their bus stop.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You see the,
I think the name is a Black Forest.
okay, another one. I don't party or anything, but I see everything when I'm walking in the daytime.
Do you have any plans for today?
Live streaming, walking, going to a temple.
Okay.
Pretty low key. I was, like I said, I was in Vietnam for a month,
Yeah.
so my brain is shut off.
So which part in Vietnam did you visit?
Dalat and Ho Chi Minh City.
How about the north of Vietnam?
I didn't go to the north. Dalat was as far north as I went, but it was in the mountains. But it was beautiful. I loved it.
We should go to the north next time. The north is really beautiful.
I am going in April next year instead of having the hot season here. I'm going to go to northern Vietnam.
Northern Vietnam is like really close to the China's border.
Yeah.
So sometimes it snows.
I'm from Canada. I've had snow all my life.
It's good temperature for you as well.
Yeah.
Here is very hot.
I was okay, but I was just like, nah, I'll take a break. Hey, Arnold. What's your name? Jeff said the Dalat videos haven't gone live yet. They will be a couple of weeks. Buddy. Oh. You go through rabies series. Oh God. Yeah, Sarah got a cat. What'd you need?
Pepper.
Oh, it was here. I used it, I know. They must have taken it. Because I have pepper on my plate. I know I had it.
Maybe someone took it.
Ah. Yeah, I had problems with soy dogs in Bangkok. So I can imagine how awful it is. Luckily I didn't get bit. Barked out a lot. So where do you start your tours out of?
Sorry?
Where do you start the tours?
Start like from the pickup from the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, and then start the tour to the pub street.
What's the company?
The Cambodia Adventure.
Cambodia Adventure, okay.
Yeah.
And how much is it for the...
Just, if you book by the Get Your Guide, it's just only $45.
Not bad. Yeah.
You just taste many things, many foods,
Okay.
drinks.
Does that include like the food as well?
Yeah,
Wow, okay.
everything you will enjoy it.
Okay.
You can see in the TripAdvisor as well. There's a lot of people like it.
Very cool. I have lots of folks that are coming to Siem Reap, so they want to do those kind of adventures. So
And we also have like unique kayak.
okay.
You do kayak. Unique kayak, you will see the floating village. You will do kayak in the mangrove forest.
Okay. And you get to kayak yourself? Like, are you get to paddle?
Yeah.
Okay.
You get your own paddle.
That's good.
I mean, like we have everything, like the kayak and the pedals. Also have the guide, like maybe I'm going to be your guide. So.
Okay. And how much is that one?
It's about 55.
Okay. And that's morning or afternoon?
It's depend on you.
Okay.
You can choose the morning or the afternoon. I think now is also it's the better one is in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So you can also see the beautiful sunset.
The sunset, yeah, and the storm's coming in.
Yeah.
Like the rain comes in at night, so it's like it's beautiful.
Took a lot of pictures. Took a lot of pictures.
Do you have a card or what's that?
I have a WhatsApp. You can scan my WhatsApp.
I take a picture of it because it's on my other phone.
I think you can show your QR code in.
I don't have WhatsApp on this phone. It's on this one, but it's
okay.
running my stream and I can't stop it. I'll just take a picture of it and then I can
Yeah.
scan it from the other. Okay. Perfect.
I will send you the link of the website, or you can.
Perfect.
see it.
Yeah, and then I'll let everybody else know. That,
Yeah.
do some advertising. Let people know what you guys do.
Also have like a cooking class.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Very.
So you do everything.
Yeah, a lot. Also like off-road motorbike, cycling, many things.
That's really cool. You have to wear a lot of hats.
And this one was yesterday, like riding the ox car.
Oh, cool.
Buffalo's car in the village.
Okay. How far outside of town was that?
It's about 40 minutes.
Okay.
Ride. They were in the tuk-tuk yesterday. Like this. We were in the cooking class.
Very nice.
And also with the cooking class, and after that,
The Hello Kitty. Are those aprons you provide, or did they have their own? Oh, that's beautiful.
Beautiful sunset.
That's awesome. Have you gone out to the pyramid?
The pyramid?
Yeah, there's a pyramid here in Cambodia. It's about...
Like a Kokke temple, right?
I think so, but it's like, like the ones in Egypt where...
Yeah, the Kokke temple.
Yeah.
It's about...
70 kilometers, I think. 1.5 hours, I think.
Yeah, more than
Yeah. One day I'll get to that one.
I've been there last time with the luxury tours.
Okay.
They have a table, and I was a waiter there.
Okay.
I do almost everything.
You have to here. I did the same thing in Canada. So I did a lot of tour stuff, and I was a waiter and a bartender. So I know exactly what you do. I was also a rock climber.
A rock climber?
Yeah, so we have not huge mountains, but rocks that are cliffs that are like 100 feet.
Oh, yeah.
So I used to take people and do tours of rock climbing, and you just attach a line to them and get them to climb. You climb first, you show them how to do everything, and then you get the line on them, and then you make sure that they don't fall.
I also do many things here.
Yeah.
Like 4-wheel drive off-road, like dirt bike.
That'd be crazy.
I also do outbound as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time I did cycling 10 days in Laos. It was very hilly.
I would imagine. Laos, I haven't been to yet, but I've heard it's a beautiful country. So,
It's just the same as here, just different language.
so I would love it because I love Cambodia. So,
Also, like they are very friendly as here.
not a lot of people talk about it or do anything on YouTube for Laos. So, even Cambodia, I find that there's not a lot of people that were making videos. So, when I came here, I decided to start making videos about Cambodia. And I get a lot of people that are like, "Oh, I want to go. I want to go."
Cambodia is like beautiful. Also,
It's a beautiful country.
you can visit the south of Cambodia. Also on the coastline.
I've been to Sinukville.
How about Kampot?
I'm going there soon.
Yeah, Kampot. I just came from Kampot like 4 days ago.
Looks beautiful.
I brought my friends because they've never been outside of the province.
Really?
Yeah. So I brought them to the Boko mountain. Like,
Okay.
Really heaven.
Yeah.
Like very cloudy on the top of the mountain. Also very cold.
Very cold. I was going to
Yeah.
say. What's the elevation? How high? Do you know?
I don't know about
Okay.
the height, but it's like from the bottom to the top about 30 minutes.
Okay. Driving or walking?
Just driving a motorcycle.
Wow.
With this.
Okay.
I did like 1,220 kilometers.
On that?
Yeah.
That's
Also, this
awesome.
one has been like around Cambodia as well.
That's awesome. You gotta love a bike that can manage and do all that. Looks like I have a new friend. This dog wants to stay with me the whole time. Okay. It's a pleasure meeting. I'm Sean. Your name?
Zeal.
Zeal?
Yeah.
Very-
Z-I-L.
Okay. Very nice meeting you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the chat. Enjoy your breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you send me hi by the WhatsApp, so I will send
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. When I get back. Okay. Let me get some money out. Get myself all organized here. I've been ignoring my chat. Doggy, why? Just because you're scratching yourself doesn't mean you can lick my leg. All of that for nothing. You got no food for me. Okay. Give me a second here, guys. We'll grab some coffee here in a second. Get some money to pay the bill. Okay.
6 sunset here.
Yep. So, yeah,
Yeah, bye.
6
Thank you.
and 1 extra. And 1 second. Yesterday, when I was here, I was only charged 4. So this is the extra 2.
For me?
No, this is yesterday when I bought breakfast.
Yeah.
She only charged me 4,000, not 6,000. She gave me the wrong change, so I wanted to correct that. So
yeah.
that's what I owed from yesterday.
Yeah.
So thank you. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Getting everything sorted. Breakfast is okay. I gotta double check, make sure I've got all my phones. Not be in the middle of the road. Okay, there's that one. Tablet. Okay. What a fun morning already. Never dull. Never dull. Coffee. I gotta decide what I want to do with coffee this morning. Do I want to go up? Walk? Okay. Let me catch up to chat first. So let's do this. Let's get into a nice spot here. Okay, Seth. Good morning from Dallas. Hello. Yeah, I heard you guys have had a heat wave there. I got a buddy of mine in Dallas, and it's just been miserable. Rusty, yes. Outside the giant ibis, lots of near the canteens there. Yes. You love the Queen shirt. Thanks, Dad. Arnold. Between 108 and 110. Wow. That is, I couldn't imagine just that much. Well, I can, because that's what I did here in April. It was like 42, 43. No rain, no air moving. It was just miserable. Arnold, do you have rain every day in the middle of hurricane season? Well, that does happen. I think a deficit. You go for that cute waitress as much as the food. I don't even register that. Here's the thing. I'm not, none of that's on my radar. I'm there for the food, and the people are lovely and smiling and chatting, and so, yeah. It was very nice of me. No. That's what you do. I mean, that's common decency, right? So, just to explain what happened with me paying the extra at the end. So, when I was in yesterday, they have a new lady that's working. She's a younger girl. She's been helping out. So when I got up to leave, she was kind of flustered because I don't think her English is all that up to where she thinks she's confident and comfortable enough to talk. So I handed her 10,000 real to pay for my breakfast, and it's always 6,000. So like I expected just to change. So she handed me back the change. I take out 1,000 because I always tip an additional 1,000 real whenever I'm having breakfast there. So I left, continued on, went to go get a coffee. When I went to go pull out my change, I was like, where did this 5,000 come from? And I realized what she had done is instead of charging me 6,000 and give me 4 back, she charged me 4 and give me 6,000 back. So I realized afterwards that I had been underbilled. So they bust their asses there all the time. And so the last thing I'm going to do is to take advantage of a situation like that. So I want to make sure that I corrected it today. And I did. So, and if they put that in their pocket, fine, I don't care. I've done my bit. It is hot. I'm just thinking, it's like, do I go and get coffee? Like, they make a great, iced coffee, great big huge thing for $1. But it has sugar and milk, and after being in Vietnam and tasting their coffee, any bit of sugar and stuff just like doesn't feel right. So I think I'm just gonna go over here, grab an Americano. at the UR Cafe. We've been there before. So I remember we did. Okay, let's do this real quick. See if I can get the face tracking turned on. That should happen. So yeah. Breakfast acquired, delightful. Coffee will be acquired, and that also will be delightful. The gentleman I was chatting with, young guy, pulled up on a motorcycle, and he had on, like, looked like one of those old military-styled helmets for motorcycles. I always love watching those. It's like flashback to the 60s, and you're watching the old motorcycle movies like Easy Rider and stuff, and you don't have the chin guard or anything, just got the top of their head, and it just dug his style. So sometimes you can tell a kindred spirit just upon viewing, and we're chatting. Definitely seems to be pretty right on. So all kinds of tours. I got his WhatsApp information, so I will message him. And then I'll get the information, and I will add the website to the description of this. So if you want to do some adventure tours and that kind of stuff, it seems that they run the entire gambit, so which is cool. Even though I haven't used their services, the young guy was my kind of person. So let's get caught up here. Home sweet home routine. Yeah, entirely what it is, Guy Gypsy. I'm a good person. I try to be. I think you have to hello. You get out of this world what you put into it, right? So I'm trying to put in as much positive energy and good vibes that I can, because especially here, like, people in Cambodia have been outstanding to me, and they've treated me so well, and I've been feeling so much at home here. And this is a crazy intersection for no reason. So yeah. And the other thing is that restaurant, they've been great to me right from the get-go. They're very attentive to make sure I get my soup. I've even seen them go and make me a soup for my stuff when they've run out. I'm like, I'm okay, but they go that extra mile, so not a big deal for me to reciprocate. I like them, so I want to support them in the best way I can. And the other side of it too is that it's 50 cents. You look at it. Now, to me, 50 cents is, not a large sum of money, but to some folks here it is. So, makes a difference. Okay, I'm going to get an Americano here. I'll show you guys here. This is where we're at. See if I can flip the camera around. So, we're at the UR Cafe. Hello. Can I have an ice Americano? No sugar. Thank you. Let's see what I've got here for money. I'm just going to sit out here. Okay. Do I pay now or do I pay when later? Okay, thank you. Even better. There we go. This looks right. I've not sat in this corner yet, so perfect. Get you guys all squared away here. There is a deep table. I don't know why it's looking over there. There you go. These bracelets are just pulling on the hairs. Drive me nuts. Let's see what we're at here. Let's do flip. Turn off face detect. Flip. Okay. I don't think I need the wide angle right now. I put the wide angle lens on when I'm eating so you guys can see what I'm eating. Not like it always works, but gotta try. Got to try. Glasses. It is stupid hot. Stupid hot out today. And that's okay. Let's get... there we go. See, caught up here. Depth set. It's a possibility. So I got a couple more weeks here in Siem Reap. That's the thing, is like, even if I do go away, it's just going to be for like a short-term thing, and I'll be back. So got to explore more of the country. Seth, are you looking for new apartments? I found one, and I'm moving at the end of the month. So Chad, welcome back to Siem Reap. Thank you. Thank you. I love being back. It's a great spot. Doug is evil man. Okay. Catching up. And chat. Life living. Oh, hello. It has been a hot minute since you've been here. How's everything going? I've heard from your mom and grandmother. So I've been keeping abreast of everything. So much love from Cambodia. I'm trying to think. I have to stop and think like what month it is, and it's like, what's the temperature like back home? And I'm like, oh, it's summer, middle of summer. It's got to be hot, even in the Northeast. So I've heard that New Brunswick is getting cool. So that's a treat. Let me just double check. What is the temperature in Fredericton? Right now, it's 16 degrees. So that would be, I think it's 2 hours ahead. So here it's 9:54, so it'd be 10. So 2 hours would be midnight. So it's 16 degrees at midnight. That's cool. Okay, 27 and 12 is the temperature. So that's reasonable. Right now, looks like it's going to go down to 22. So that will be, yeah, it's definitely getting into the fall territory back home. I'd say back home, but it's not like I'm going to be going back there anytime soon. That's a weird thing. You're doing great. I'm so good. I'm glad that you love to tune in. Love having you here. This is my niece, Life Living. And when are you going to start making videos again? Because I watched everything that you posted. It was cool watching you grow up there and doing stuff. And I'm curious if you're still vegan or vegetarian. I think you were vegan for a bit. I was vegan myself, so I'm no longer. And I'm not giving out real names or anything, so don't worry. If you have a handle on YouTube, then that is the one that you get. So yeah, been back in Siem Reap now for a couple of days. Funny enough is my bus ride from Phnom Penh, I took Giant Ibis because they offer services from Phnom Penh directly to Siem Reap. You get on it, awesome. I look forward to seeing new videos. So yeah, they offer a direct line from Phnom Penh to Siem Reap. It's about 6 hours. It was a bit of an older bus that we were on. The AC was struggling. It was comfortable. But it wasn't the same bus that they used to go back and forth to Bangkok, so that was interesting. But like any other time I've been on their buses, it was, you know, comfortable and safe and everything else. So I had no problem with it. Thank you. I could. Perfect. Oh. And when you sit here, they give you a nice tea. Yeah. So about the I could. Thank you. I forget that the fan's outside. Just turn the fan on for me. Def set, did you get by okay in English in Vietnam, or was it a challenge? It's fine. There are a few times that I had to pull out the old translate and stuff, but the majority of the time it's fine. I'm in touristy areas, so there was really no issue with it. So people were, and if you try, they're more than willing to put up with your bullshit. You know, if you're struggling to get through. So life living, yeah. So I was vegan for 2 full years. When I got diagnosed with my colitis, it was really hard to get a handle on it. And one of the things that was suggested by a nutritionist was to reset my gut culture. Because when I got it tested, my probiotics in my stomach were out of whack. So I had to kind of reset it. So the ones that are more prevalent to consuming the meats and all that were in absolute abundance. Something had triggered them to, you know, bloom in massive quantities. So I was getting toxins from that, which could have been exacerbating my colitis. This isn't a cure for colitis. It was just something that I had. So it was just something that helped me reset. So I was informed to try to go vegan for 2 months to just reset it. And I was doing so good on it that I just stayed on it for 2 years. So it just made sense. Then when I got back up to Canada, I slowly introduced meat back into my diet again. So now I seem to have a good balance on it. Deficit, yeah. So it was easy to deal with English back there, or over there in Vietnam. So. They got motility issues, and cutting out meat and dairy helped you. Yeah. Funny enough, getting over here, like I don't touch dairy hardly at all. Like back home, when I was in Dalat, they have yogurt that they make there. So they, like almost everybody makes their own yogurt. Every restaurant, even little stalls on the side of the road, everyone's selling it. So I bought some, and it was amazing. It was good. 0 problems. So then I had ice cream. 0 problems. So I'm like, I wonder if it's something to do with the fact that the cows live and they're not fed a bunch of crap. So I'm pretty sure that all the chemicals in the factory farming and everything did my body in when I was back home in the West. And to go organic and healthy in the West is exceptionally expensive. It was cost prohibitive. There's no way I could have the diet I have here when I was back home. I couldn't afford it. I wouldn't be able to afford a week of it, you know, a month. So it would be pointless to try to maintain it. So now that I'm here, everything's grown local. Like most of the products that I eat come from a farm within a few miles of here. So even locals talk about the fruit, saying that it's organic, you know, that other countries nearby are jealous of Cambodia because of how much, you know, natural fruit and stuff grows here. So I'm a huge fan. Okay. What's Daryl doing? What is Daryl doing? Yeah, I find a lot of the stuff that we do in the West is detrimental not just to the environment, but to ourselves. So getting away from it was the best thing I could have done for myself. I don't need that, don't need that. Okay. And then Also, in fun fact, when I checked this morning, I'm at 1,400 subscribers, which is kind of a cool thing. I dig that. Yeah, it's been coming up very steadily for the last month or so. Enjoying the Horizons Forbidden West. I enjoyed it. I played it a while ago. Just trying to think. After that, I have the DLC for Alan Wake, which comes out around Halloween. Then after that, Jedi Survivor. So I already have that all pre-recorded. So I have that channel is scheduled and booked right through to mid-December. And I have, when I go back today, I'm going to start recording more Ghost of Tsushima. So I have that for PC, and I got that on my laptop. So I've been waiting for that one to kind of settle down with patches and things, because it was working okay, but there were some kind of like weird lag spikes in the game. And I thought there's no huge rush for me to record it like on day one, so I just let it, mature, let the drivers mature. So, and I'm glad I did. So it looks good now. Well, my lovely niece, good, sleep well. Thank you for coming here. Love you too. So, always nice seeing you pop into chat. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, 1,400 is it's a good number. Every 100 milestone, I think, is important. So, I like it. Love the ghost of. Oh, are you talking? The last game that I had was the Banishers, that was a banger of a game, man. That was so good. Underappreciated. That's the thing. It's like sometimes these developers, they work on some games and you don't expect them to take a chance and do something else. And I saw it, and I'm like, that looks like it's right up my alley. So I grabbed it, and within like a half hour of playing it, I was like, yeah, this is fun. I liked how in Banishers that not only did you play the main storyline, but all of the little extra stories, like all the side quests, those were well fleshed out, and they added to the story. And so as you did more and more of them, it made the story better. Kevin, have I visited the Angkor Wat and the temples yet? No, I have not. I've been in Cambodia now for over 6 months, and I have not. And there is a valid reason for that. When I got here, it was too hot. And the other thing is, I'm kind of holding out. So when you get your retirement visa, or you get your year-long visa, after you renew it for the second time, so when you're here for your second year, you receive a temple pass. So you get to go into all of the temples for free, because you're considered a resident at that stage. So I thought that the $37 that they want for it, even though I would love to throw it at it, they have a lot of tourism just for Angkor Wat. So I thought that it'd be more prudent for me to spend that $37 on the locals. So that's what I do. I'm going to be spending all my money here anyway, so may as well spread it out, and do what I can with it. And also, there's certain times that I want to go to Angkor, and for me, like I want to see it on a specific type of day, and so that's kind of hard to plan in advance, and go and book and everything. And so for me, it'd be like, oh, today's the day. Take my pass and drive up there and go, and now I get to see it my way, my first time. So that's kind of what I'm shooting for. But I will see it, for sure. I have been temple adjacent. The other thing too is, like, there are so many temples here within Siem Reap to go and visit that are free. that are beautiful and that I love going and wandering around in. And then like I leave donations for them. So I probably have spent close to $20, $30 going to all the temples, but I've been dozens of times. So, but it's been it's nice here. It's really nice here. Today is after I'm done with the stream, I'm going to go wander up to one of the temples and go and sit and meditate for a little while, which is something I like to do. Oh, data warning. I've used 2 gigabytes of data. Oh, surprise, surprise. How much do we... I have cell card. So it... yeah. I get 60 gigabytes a month. And this phone apparently has a 2 gigabyte data. Okay, I don't care about the data warning. So, in Canada, I had 2 or 3 gigabytes a month, and now I can safely say that I have 57 gigabytes left of my 60 gig, almost 58. So, it's kind of cracking me up. But that's only in a couple of days, so I've used my phone a little bit more. I did like the 6 gigabytes a day in Vietnam for $7 a month. That was pretty nice. Puck Daddy, greetings. Glad you're out and about. Thank you. I love being out and about here. I was going to go for a walk today, and I was just like, nah. I think it's more of a chill day to sit in a cafe and a restaurant and relax for a while. I have, I think it might be this afternoon, or I might wait for tomorrow. We'll see. But my understanding is that a lot of the artwork that was taken from Cambodia is being returned. So apparently there is a location here where that reclaimed art is being shown and showcased. So I'm going to check to see how much of it is out now, and then plan a trip to go and see. I don't think I can film in that. A lot of the times here, like the museum, you can't film. You can take your phone and take pictures, but you can't film it. But I want to see the artwork back home. And I've never liked museums and art galleries having art that, well, not art, but artifacts that should not be out of their main countries, that were stolen or appropriated by nefarious means throughout the centuries. Not to say that it doesn't happen now still, so, but I think it'd be better to see it in its natural habitat. At least that's my take on it. I may have a hot take, so as the kids say. But yeah, I'm gonna think, what else have I got planned? I'll show you guys this. The one thing I bought in Vietnam that I love is this. And these are ND filters. I have got 2 of them in here, and I've got another one that's right here. And they change, basically, as I've said, it's like putting sunglasses on your camera. So let's see what we can do here. I want to play, so let's go and play. This is going to darken it up for you guys real quick, so bear in mind, this is a experiment. And once I put this on, it ain't coming off anytime soon. These magnets are intense. Interesting. Not just quick. Yeah, that's fine. Well, interesting. Yeah, that is with the ND filter. So as you can see, it's not quite as bright and washed out, which is kind of the reason I have it. So we'll keep that on. I dig it. What the hell? Okay, apparently I had music in the background. I love, it's like a glare reducer, kind of. Basically, it's like the same idea of putting on sunglasses, right? So what you do with it is, in camera terms, trying to think. So one of the problems that you have with these cameras is that it kind of films everything in kind of like a kind of a surreal way. So you can like stop it and there's like, you have clear pictures all the time. Where in nature we have like a motion blur. So if like your hands move quickly, with these filters in it, the way that you know, change the steps and everything on your camera, it gives it a more natural look. So it just allows you to adjust the, basically what the intention of it is like it darkens it so that it allows you to change how long the frames stay, or the shutter stays open, and how much light it absorbs. So you could actually slow it down. So instead of having to be quick, it slows your shutter speed down so that it is, yeah, it does look sharper, exactly. And that's the intention of it. Because just with the way that the settings are for this, it does look sharper when I do it. So I tried to use this a lot after I was in the lot. I couldn't use it in every situation. On an overcast day, it doesn't work indoors. I found it doesn't really work, or it's too hard and too problematic to maintain. The other problem too is that if I use this on an overcast, like a partially sunny day, sometimes it'll be perfect. Sometimes, like when you go into like the shade and the sun, the shade and the sun, the shade and the sun, it becomes too dark in the shade, and it looks like you set it for being out in the sunshine, and then when you're in the shade, it's too dark. So you have to kind of adjust it so there's no auto for it. So, but I'm using this with auto right now and it seems to be working okay. So I don't have, can't say shit. 10:14, we've been going for over an hour. So I think I'm going to pause and end things here. I'm going to try to keep these around an hour. Find that it gets to be a little bit too much if I go past that. Some days, if I'm out walking and stuff, it goes 2 hours and it's insane. The next stream, which is in 2 days, I haven't quite decided what I'm doing with it yet. I may be back up at the Botanical Gardens because it's a place I've been wanting to go and visit, and I like taking you guys along for that. So don't be surprised if that's where we end up. Or we could end up having breakfast again. Don't know. But all I know is that it's great to be back in Siem Reap, and I get to go back and visit a bunch of my old haunts and stuff. And even yesterday, I was out wandering around and went to my old neighborhood where my first apartment was here. And that's where I ended up finding the case for this phone. I was all over the city, I was all over the place. And it was a random little shop, and they had exactly what I was looking for. I was like, man, that was so good. You know, just because I went down that one street, I made the right decision. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to sign off here. If you could do me a solid and hit the like button on the way out, I would greatly appreciate it. As you know, I tend to make all of these live after the fact. So by hitting the like button and everything, it does tell YouTube to tell it to other people. Anyway, thanks so much for everybody for showing up. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for getting me to 1,400 subscribers. And I will see you all very soon in our next stream and another video tomorrow. Anyway, take care, everybody. Bye.